Welcome to River City Live. Today we are starting out with our friend Jasmine Wooden from Blue Sage Cuisine. And look at this spread here. So it's all about Valentine's Day and really making a meal at home, because let's think about it. It's really hard to get reservations. You could save money, and with these quality ingredients, it's so much better. So welcome back.
Thank you.
And speaking of quality ingredients, that's what Blue Sage really is all about. Can you tell everybody a little bit about your business?
Absolutely. So our focus is scratch-made cuisine, locally sourced. Mark was at Fisherman's Dock yesterday. That's where we source our fish, and really just organic, local, and natural ingredients.
And you've put together quite a spread. So let's talk about what's on this table and how on Valentine's Day it doesn't necessarily need to be a blood, sweat, and tears situation.
Exactly. We want something good, right? But you're cooking probably for two. And so one of my favorite things is beef Wellington. But beef Wellington is not super cost effective for two people because you have to get a whole tenderloin. So we do a beef Wellington bite, which is our favorite. We do that with a brandy and peppercorn cream sauce. We're talking a quick steamed artichoke with a lemon garlic aioli, and then we're gonna plate some salmon and asparagus and make this the most gorgeous Valentine's Day inn that you've had ever.
You know, one of the things we talked about before we went on camera, my grandmother had a real desire to make everything look so beautiful, even if it was leftover potato salad out of the fridge, had to have a garnish. I mean, everything. So really, especially on a holiday like Valentine's Day, how you plate it is key.
It's key. Absolutely.
So this is the bites, the Wellington bites?
Yeah, the Wellington bites. So we're going to do a traditional beef Wellington. We're going to have puff pastry. We've got prosciutto. We're going to do your Dijon.
Wow.
So you're doing everything that you would do in a full-size Wellington.
And I like these choices that you're making because it's off the beaten path. And another thing, too, when you think of Valentine's Day, this itself can actually be a date. You know, just hanging out with your loved one, cooking.
Doing this together, yeah. And so we took a petite filet. And so at this time of year, you can go to Earth Fair or Lucky's Market. You can get a grass-fed filet for $6. And so you get that. We just seared it. And then we've got our prosciutto. We've got our Dijon. We've got our duxelle mushrooms, which is just mushrooms, shallots, and thyme. Again, all your traditional beef Wellington favorites. You fill that in, and then you close them up. And these are super fun. And if your kids want to get involved, if your kids want to do something special for Mom, Mark, get the boys in there. Yeah. Let them fold these up.
For Valentine's Day, there's not a lot of babysitters
around. There's not a lot of babysitters around.
Have to make do with what you have.
And let them be your servers, but they can also be a part of the meal, and they're going to love that. And then you're just going to bake those off at 400 for 25 minutes, and they're perfect. Brandy peppercorn cream sauce. Then the next part we're going to do, we're going to make our salmon. We're going to just pan sear it. We've got just a seasoning of basil, oregano, garlic, sea salt, and a little Cajun spice. We're gonna just pan sear that for 5 minutes on each side so we get a crispy skin. And now for the fun part, we're gonna plate it. So this part I think we can all get involved in, have some fun. I love to use the asparagus as our foundation. And so for me, this is when we get fancy. Who needs a restaurant?
So you're going to use that and build up on it.
Yeah, I'm going to build on that. And so you guys can jump right in if you feel good about that. Pull your plates close. I'm going to use the mashed potatoes and kind of use that as our mountain. And they're going to hold.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Just use your hands.
Okay, I was trying not to do that, Mark.
It's just you. It's just for you.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So what I love, too, is about, like, we've all, because of cooking shows and TV, we've all learned plated as a verb.
That's our thing, right?
Yeah.
If you can make it look good, the whole meal is perfect. And then you're going to grab a piece of salmon. And that mashed potato is almost going to be your glue. You're going to sit it right on top of that, and it's going to hold it perfectly.
Nice. So
now
if you're one of those people who don't want your food to touch each other, that's one thing. But for,
I am that person.
Oh, I have a couple of little boys that are the exact same way.
Exactly.
If anything touches, they're not eating it.
Not eating it. On Thanksgiving, my plate looks like a toddler. It's ridiculous. So then we're going to take this. This is just beautiful heirloom tomatoes, which are in season right now. Olives, basil, garlic, and capers.
Wow, so that's what it looks like when it's all done?
That's what it looks like when it's all done.
It looks delicious. And right now, I just want to leave everybody with all the information so they can contact you if they have any questions. So your number is 904-513-8938, or you could go to the website bluesagecuisine.com or email, and that's info@bluesagecuisine.com. Jasmine, thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, you too.
It's good to see you again.
Guys.
Right now, we're going to send it over to Rance.